Welcome to Math 217. We're going to go ahead and get started here, and the very first thing we need to do is get set up in Webassign. Webassign is where we're going to be doing actually everything for this course. After we're done setting up and watching these videos, you're never going to come back to Canvas. We're going to be done in here. So we're going to go ahead and click into Webassign. Now, whether you have used Webassign or not, it doesn't matter. Every single person needs to click on the Enter Class key. When you click on that, we're going to get this little box, these three boxes. Now, if you click back, you will find your class key located right here. So ours for what are we, Spring 2017 is this. If you are not Spring 2017, then please make sure you use whatever is listed on your Canvas page. So we're going to do pb.maricopa 4580. So the 4580 goes in the second box, and the 1383 goes in the third box. When you hit submit, you should now see a window that looks something like this. Verify that you are in the correct course. It is showing the correct section number for whatever course you enrolled in. If it's not, contact your teacher and make sure that you have the right number from the previous screen. And make sure you use the one that was from your course and not the one I was typing in the video. Now, all right, we're going to click saying, yes, this is my class. When you do that, you will now see that there is either a link your Webassign account, or you're going to sign in using a Cengage account. So for those of you who've used Webassign before, we need to link it. Webassign got bought out by Cengage. So what you're going to do is go in here, type in your username, and then for your institution, type in whatever that institution may have been, and your password. Hit continue. It's more likely than not going to let me do it because I've already linked my accounts. So I can't tell you what that screen is going to look like, but follow the directions. Okay. The people for creating an account, very simple. Email address, first name, last name, and password. Whatever password you want, it is your choice. Okay, so then once you have done that and you have moved on, you should get a screen that looks something like this. And if you see a screen like this, it means you have not purchased the book that we are using for this class in the past. If you have purchased the book and you find this to be an error, make sure you're using the same username and login. Or if you did not buy the lifetime of edition version, but you bought the one semester only, then you have to buy it again this semester. But if you did use the same book, and you'll be able to verify that as we go through the syllabus and whatnot. If you did buy the same book and you're sure you bought the lifetime of edition, contact Webassign and they can look up in your records and verify your books and whatnot. So for now, you will notice we have a 13-day free trial. So you still have 13 days to figure out your book and how you're going to handle that. So you have choices. You can buy all I require for the class is the Webassign access. You do not need to have a physical copy of the book. So you can either buy that through the Paradise Valley Community College bookstore or some other means. Just be careful. Once somebody uses the code, it is used for good. It's not, even though it's lifetime of edition, doesn't mean you can pass it on to each of your friends. It's tied to your account. It's just for you. So if you buy one on eBay, you buy one from somewhere else, you can get yourself into trouble. So check the prices and go from there. You'll notice you can purchase access straight through Webassign, or like I said, you can check our bookstore and check whatever. But for now, we can continue a trial for 13 days. So I'm going to go with that. Okay. Now, we are in Webassign. We are enrolled in the course. But the next thing I highly recommend doing, very first thing I want you to do, go here to notifications. Okay. And we're going to go in here, and this is your call, what you want them to remind you about 6 hours, 12 hours, if you want them to send you emails when things are due. But highly, highly recommend all of these down here. Notify me by email when my instructor, check every single one of those. If I send you a private message, if I give you an extension, you would like to know, right? So click all of them, hit save. Don't hit save, nothing happens. Now, next thing, notification contact info. Make sure your email address is the correct email address. If you don't have the correct one in here, please, you can edit it. And notice it will send you a verification email. Let's see if I can make you see what that's going to look like. Let's try this. I need my password. And the reason they're asking for the password for Webassign is so that way if you accidentally left your account open, somebody couldn't just go in here willy-nilly and change your password, you change your emails and kind of hijack your account. Okay, no, don't save that. So now you'll see a verification email has been sent. So you actually still have to verify before they will add that email in. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now we're going to send save. I'll take care of that later. Okay, so now that that's done, that is incredibly important. And we'll get into that later in another video. For right now, I just want to get us into Webassign. So now you are in, you have an account, you are in the class. You should see some assignments now available. We'll talk about how to navigate all this in another video as well. As far as the syllabus, though, I just will show you really right down here. When you go all the way down to resources, you should see your syllabus down here at the bottom. Okay, last but not least, I just want to make sure I show you, if you log out of Webassign and you come back later, okay, so now when you come back later, we're no longer doing entering a class key. You've already done that. So what we're going to do is click log in. And here's the area I was talking about. You need to use your username, which is what you got to make up. You have to do pv.maricopa for your institution. And once again, your password is whatever you made up. And voila, you should be logged in. Okay, and I'm in the teacher view, so yours looks a little different. But okay, I hope this video helped.